Hello and good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I am Sangeeta, Senior Manager for Jade Global, and I'll be moderating today's session. Welcome to our first live webinar on Oracle Cloud Migrator. We have a full house here, which is very exciting for us. And if you are interested in migrating to Oracle Cloud, then this session will be highly educational for you. We will also show you a live demo of our solution and discuss how it can automate your migration to Oracle Cloud. This webinar is going to be for about 40 minutes, and then we'll leave around 10 to 15 minutes for the question and answer session. We'll open the session later for any questions you may have. So please feel free to type them into the chat area, and we will try to address as many as we can. So going on to the next slide. So now I would like to tell you a little bit about our company. Jade Global is an Oracle Platinum Cloud Standard partner. We are into advisory, integration, testing, cloud and consulting services, business solutions and IT outsourcing. We are headquartered in San Jose, California, with offices in San Diego, Los Angeles, Orange County, and Atlanta in US, Reading in UK, and Pune, Noida, and Hyderabad in India. For more information, please visit our website, jadeglobal.com. So today on this webinar, we have Raja Shekhar and Praful Kamath with us. So Raja is the Associate Vice President at Jade Global and heads our worldwide Oracle practice. He has been with Jade since the last 10 years and in the industry for close to 18 years. Raja has worked with several companies at different capacities, ranging from very large customers to SMBs. He has personally led multiple ERP initiatives, right from transformational projects, technology solution implementation, large-scale M&As, IT consolidations, and global rollouts. Raja is also an active speaker in many Oracle's conferences. Our next speaker, Praful, works as a technical analyst for Jade Global. He is a certified Oracle application development framework developer with experience in various web technologies. Praful has worked on various product developments and Fusion Cloud implementation and upgrades. I'll hand it over to Raja and Praful now, who will now take you through the agenda and present today's session. Over to you, Raja.
Great. Thank you very much, Sangeeta. And hello and good morning, good evening, and welcome once again. For those who are just joining us, this webinar is about Oracle Cloud Migrator and how it can help you migrate into Oracle Cloud application in an accelerated and kind of automated way. So let's go to the agenda. We'll start with a brief introduction about our Oracle Center of Excellence, followed by OCM solution overview, and then, of course, a live demo from my colleague Praful, who is also on the line. We'll wrap up with the summary, and towards the end, we would love to hear from you, and we'll open up for questions you may have. Okay. So about our Oracle Center of Excellence, we have a strong center around Oracle Cloud. We have dedicated staff focused in Oracle, both PaaS and SaaS platform, including a lot of thought leadership, repeatable implementation framework, and distinguished Oracle ACE program recognized team members. We constantly submit a lot of papers in Oracle conferences, OUGs, Open World, and well-recognized SMEs in all these areas. So our Center of Excellence provides not only solutions like OCM, but also considerable number of reusable artifacts, components, which we can bring it to the Oracle Cloud implementation initiatives. And we have a lot of POC environments where we demonstrate customers about new and upcoming functionalities, all through this center. So OCM is one of the major initiatives from our Oracle Center of Excellence. So now let's jump into actual OCM overview. So let's start with the current challenges or problems which people face. Even though Oracle Cloud applications have been out for quite some time now and has amazing set of functionalities and features, in addition to some very obvious benefits of going to cloud as in terms of infrastructure savings and continuous deployment of new features which are coming through Oracle, all the investments which Oracle is making in this platform. And all these are really based on the Oracle's best practices. But it's always a bit challenging for the customers to say yes. And I think the primary few reasons which we thought about is it's a huge undertaking for people who are in either on-premise applications like EBS or other cloud tier 3, tier 4 kind of applications in ERP to move to Oracle Cloud, because there is no clear upgrade path. It's generally considered as a re-implementation initiative. And with re-implementation initiatives, it's always a huge challenge in terms of business process changes which has to be undergone, the data migration, the configuration, security, integration, reporting. So there are tons of challenges which they have to deal with. So this is a primary driver for us to see how Jade can solve this problem for the customers. That's when we started brainstorming, and that's where we came up with this solution. And now these problems can be quite to some extent mitigated with OCM solution. So what it does, so in typical implementation kind of project, especially in the cloud, the expectations are, again, it has to be quick implementation, use a lot of out-of-box functionality with least or no customizations at all, and achieve, if there are customizations, we have to achieve it through Oracle PaaS platform. So traditional implementation methodology, right from design to realize, which actually goes to multiple steps, still a lot of manual tasks are involved. And this is not how you can typically achieve the ROI you want without creating a lot of risks and uncertainty in the implementation. So what our solution, which we call OCM, does is help in configure and validate phase, where it can further mitigate all kind of risks in terms of moving the configurations in the right fashion, validating these configurations in automated way, and also help you with the reconciliation. So let's see how it works. So there are two set of segments of customers we try to address with this solution. First one is a set of customers who are in Oracle EBS. There are quite a big number of those customers which are still in EBS, but they're all thinking to go to migrate to cloud. So for those set of customers, actually what the tool provides is ability to extract the configurations, data, the security, and provide a way to transform the data. Some cases, customers are willing to migrate as is. They're happy with the configurations, what they have in EBS. But there are some cases customers want to use this as a transformation opportunity and reevaluate if their existing designs are going to meet their future requirements. And they're generally using this opportunity to do this. So the solution actually goes around, extracts the data, gives the opportunity to do the transformation wherever there's a data which needs to be updated, configurations needs to be updated. And there are a lot of occasions customers want to migrate some of the applications where they think it works great, designs are great, can be automated, in a very efficient automated way. They don't want to see a lot of changes there. So those are the one set of customers where this tool provides a great path to move to cloud. And there are other set of customers, we call it non-Oracle customers, who are in NetSuite or Sage, Microsoft, Intact, and in fact other ERPs as well, like SAP. So in those set of customers, what we gave is a framework to provide the data in a pre-configured set of artifacts, which came and which has been developed based on Oracle's methodology of the best practices and modern best practices way. And these configurations are pre-seeded. What we give you or the customers is is a simple template where they just need to verify quite a bit of the data which already sits there as part of configurations. And in some cases, they need to fill in the blanks where they need to see some additional fields which may or may not be there. So ultimately, the move which you typically start with blank slate is not required anymore. You have quite a bit of upfront work done by the team, which will give you this accelerated path to migrate into cloud. And on top of it, from that point onwards, once you determine what it is, loading into Oracle Cloud through OCM is very efficient, where we automatically load all the data, configuration, security, and then give you the output to reconcile what you have currently in your existing systems. So there's a bunch of automations which are still available in terms of loading. There are some manual tasks which we are still looking at how to automate, but there's quite a bit of uptake in terms of functionalities we'll get with OCM. So goal of both these segments for us is to make the cloud implementations more efficient, error-proof, and with lot less effort than the traditional ones. So how this can be implemented in our typical implementation approach? What we bring to the table is the tool, which is going to be completely or partially automated to some extent for some customers, completely automated for customers like EBS, and provide a set of templates. All these can be fit into the existing implementation framework, where you can expedite your design and validate phase. So at Jade, we're constantly looking at adding more and more features and functionalities to this tool as we go from here. And this being our flagship tool to drive cloud implementations. So customers can start using this to build automations and augment around pre-configured on predefined Oracle modern best practices based designs. In addition to that, there are several value-added services which we also package as part of the implementation, which includes test automation suite, which is built on the open source technologies, and we have a training offering and managed services offering, which also help you drive successful implementation. So with this, I think you've got a good sense about what the tool actually is intended to do and how it can help. I'll transfer this to my colleague, Praful, who will actually go and demonstrate the tool for you. So Praful, I made you the presenter. I think you can get started.
Okay. Thank you, Raja. Hi everyone, I'm Praful Kamath. I've worked as lead for Oracle Cloud Migrator application. I've worked along with the technical and functional team. Oracle Cloud Migrator enables rapid and efficient planning, configuration, and deployment of data to Oracle Fusion Cloud. The tool can be used for migrating setup configurations, master data like customers, vendors, and transaction data like AP invoices, receivable invoices, journals, etc. In this demo, we will walk you through the Oracle Cloud Migrator. Once we log in, the dashboard shows high-level process followed by the application. The basic flow of all the migrations would be extract data from EBS or non-EBS systems, allow the user to select the data that they want to migrate, convert data in the format required by the Fusion Cloud, and upload the data either manually or automatically to Fusion Cloud. In the left panel, we have provided users with menu for easy navigation. As you can see, the users can use setup migration, master data migration. We have also enabled non-EBS to cloud migration. Within each set of data, there are multiple modules. Before the migration begins, we need to set up the instance details in OCM. These are the basic setups required for connection. For example, in Fusion, we require the Fusion host, the BI host, the application credentials. Similarly, in EBS, we need the database server DNS. and the EBS login credentials. Once we are done with the setup connections, we can actually begin with the migration. Today we will demonstrate migrating chart of accounts from EBS to Fusion Cloud. Please bear with us as the application is currently deployed on integrated WebLogic and we may face some performance issues. We can deploy this application on external WebLogic, Java Server Cloud, and any open source servers like Apache Tomcat. We may see significant change in the server performance as well. This is the screen for migrating chart of accounts. As of now for the demo, we are connected to EBS 12.1.3 version. The user is given a selection to select the chart of accounts. This is the actual data extracted from EBS. For demo, we will be working with Operation Accounting Flex. Once the user selects the chart of accounts and clicks on apply, the corresponding ledgers will be updated in the below table. Similarly, on selection of the ledger, the corresponding views will get reflected. Once all the selection is done, we can actually start generating the files and extracting the data from EBS. Once we click on generate files, a backend process is triggered. In this process, we extract the data from EBS system, convert it in a format that Fusion Cloud requires, and we give the user an option either to review the files and upload it manually, or the user can automatically submit the files to Fusion. We also give user an option to download the file in the local browser. As you can see in this zip file, there is an XML file generated. This is the end product of our application that will be uploaded to Fusion. If you look at the XML structure, this is a very complex XML that Fusion requires. If this is to be done manually, we may require multiple users and multiple weeks, a couple of weeks to do this, and there may be chances of multiple manual errors as well. But using OCM, this can be done within less than 5 minutes with just a few clicks. Once we click on upload to Fusion, the file is uploaded into the Fusion server and the seeded processes are triggered in Fusion Cloud. We can track those seeded processes within the OCM application itself. We have a screen for Fusion processes. We can check the running status of the ESS jobs that are scheduled in Oracle Fusion Cloud. As you can see, a process is scheduled in Fusion. This is the process required to upload chart of accounts in Oracle Fusion Cloud. This process schedules multiple sub-processes which perform their own functions and create chart of accounts, their value sets, maintain the value sets, and attach those to the ledgers and legal entities. As you can see, multiple sub-processes are getting triggered, one after another. Within this screen, we capture data from the Fusion server, bring it to our own system and display it in the screen. This is a two-step process. In the first process, the upload enterprise structure hierarchy is scheduled so that we create the actual value sets of all the segments that are within the chart of accounts. Once this process completes, the value sets are created and the chart of account hierarchy is created in Fusion. We have to schedule the same process again for creating the legal entities and ledgers and map the chart of accounts to legal entities and ledgers. We get this data using various web services that Oracle Fusion Cloud has provided on the Fusion server itself. As you can see, the same process is scheduled second time, but it has different sub-processes. This sub-processes actually create the primary ledgers, create the specifications of the ledgers, and create legal entities business units. They also create the queues required for the accounting, the chart of account accounting. Once all the processes are completed, we can actually go and see in the Fusion Cloud whether the setup has been completed. This is the Oracle Fusion Demo Cloud setup and maintenance screen. I will go to define ledgers. We will check whether the primary ledgers are created. As you can see, the primary ledgers are automatically created. Two primary ledgers are created because of differences currencies and different countries in the legal entities. Similarly, the configurations are also automatically done for the primary ledgers that are created. All the configurations are extracted from EBS and transferred to Fusion. Also, we can check the chart of account hierarchy. Each and every segment hierarchy is migrated to Fusion. The entire account hierarchy will be migrated for each and every segment of your chart of account. So as we have seen, just with a few clicks and very less efforts, we have migrated chart of accounts from the EBS system to Oracle Fusion Cloud. Saying this, I end my demo. I hand it over back to Raja. Raja, please continue. I'll make you the present.
Yeah, thank you very much, Praful. It was amazing. I think if you have to do it all this manually, it will take days and weeks to get it done and also test it out. It will be very time consuming. But thanks for amazing demo. Now I'll just summarize what we wanted to do out of this tool. First and foremost, our whole goal here is to reduce the implementation cycle. And by doing, we don't want to just look at like 5% or 10% reduction, which people can achieve with various other means. We are trying to get a significant reduction. So our target is 30 to 50% of reduction, and that's what we think we can achieve for by using OCM for any customer. And the other one main factor is as customers start implementing cloud applications, they want to see the application as quickly as possible to make some decisions about designs and configurations. So the goal here is to get the configurations within a week, and that's one of the reasons why we can get the test cycle up and running for the customer within a week's time if the customer chooses to go with this tool. Another one which we feel that most of the customers are asking is there an upgrade path from going from, say, EBS or any other application to cloud? And that's what this tool provides, kind of upgrade-like experience where a wizard like OCM can deliver your application, which could be in any of the ERP platforms, to Oracle, just like an automated and upgrade kind of fashion. The last one is the tool actually leverages not just your as-is environments, but also provides opportunity for the customers to start embracing Oracle's modern best practices. This means actually there are tons of the configuration options which are available, which can be tailored for your industry, and Oracle has pre-built those configurations, and we on top of it added certain flavors for industries like where we play, including solar, high-tech, manufacturing, and so on. So this together, it provides a significant benefit for the customers. So with this, I'd like to thank all the audience.